man named Antonio buys abandoned properties in the mountainous region of Mazamilta, Mexico, and works hard to renovate them. Most of his renovation projects are successful, turning crumbling old buildings into desirable homes. However, Antonio recently acquired a property that has a tragic history. Antonio says that the previous owner passed away inside one of the bedrooms, and late one night, Antonio visits the house to drop off some things. However, he senses something isn't quite right. He quickly leaves and gets in his car, and when he turns to look at the house, he sees something that sends chills down his spine. While outside the house, Antonio looks on in horror as the lights inside flash on and off, and if you look closely, when the video is slowed down, what looks like a dark figure can be seen in the window. But who or what is it? Let me know down below. Do you have a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com, and we might feature it on the channel. A few days before Christmas, social media user Takina was attending an early morning mass at her local church in the Philippines. It's just after 4 AM, but the church is full of people, forcing Takina to take one of the only available seats, which is outside of the building. Suddenly, she spots something on the other side of the fence. Now, Takina is a skeptic, but her viewers think that she might have accidentally caught a ghost on camera. But what's your verdict? Is this a ghost? Drop a comment with your thoughts. Maggie Gann uploaded this next clip after she recorded something that just doesn't make sense. Maggie says that she's been experiencing unexplainable activity inside her home. Doors would open and close on their own, and she has had to deal with sleep paralysis, and says visitors often comment on the strange, heavy energy inside her house. In the following recording, Maggie is relaxing at home with her cat when something happens that really creeps her out. Maggie's cat appears to be pulled across the floor by something we can't see, but I'm curious to know what you think of this creepy clip. Is there something paranormal going on here, or can you think of another explanation? Let me know. Back in December 2024, Lisa Johnson from Michigan is jolted awake by a noise coming from outside. She quickly checks her phone and sees a notification from her security camera that movement has been detected in her front yard. Quickly getting out of bed, she goes to investigate. A mysterious white orb can be seen floating around in Lisa's front yard. Lisa says she feels a strong energy surrounding her, as if something is searching for her. After about a minute has passed, the orb appears to approach Lisa. According to Lisa, while the orb is floating near her back, the energy she felt before gets even stronger, as if something is touching her. Eventually, Lisa feels the energy start to calm down, and when she can no longer feel anything, she quickly heads back inside. Even after Lisa goes back inside the house, the orb remains in the front yard. Lisa doesn't know how to explain what she experienced that night, but notes that the energy did not feel negative. She likes to believe that the mysterious orb was the spirit of one of her loved ones who passed away. But what do you think this is? Is it a spirit? Share your thoughts in the comments. This next entry was shared to the Are Ghosts subreddit. The OP says that their grandmother's house is haunted by the ghost of a woman. At first, they didn't believe it, but then their grandmother showed them this photograph. According to the OP, their grandmother had taken the photo to test out the camera in her new phone and was shocked by what she saw. Apparently, she had been the only woman in the house at the time, which makes this photo all the more disturbing. Some viewers comment that the woman in the photo appears to be wearing a long white dress and some kind of bonnet, leading them to speculate that this could be the ghost of a nurse from hundreds of years ago. But is this really a ghost? You tell me. This next clip you're about to see was uploaded to the internet over 18 years ago, and still to this day people believe it's real. The uploader, who goes by the username Miss Laura B, was apparently in the middle of fixing up an old house in Toronto, Canada. The old house had been empty for a long time, and as Laura was renovating it, her neighbours warned her that it's haunted. According to the locals, the ghost of a young girl had been seen wandering around the property. But Laura doesn't let these scary stories put her off, and one night she enters the old house, hoping to record the work that still needs to be completed before she can move in. The house doesn't have any power, so she decides to film everything on a night vision camera, and what she captured on camera made her blood turn cold.
So we are September 18th, 2006. We are officially 18 days behind schedule. These guys have been working for 6 months and I have no idea what they've been doing. Our renovation is not gone to any schedule. I mean, they're still drywall these guys haven't hung. I don't know what the hell they've been doing. And there's even more damage, like now things are peeling off the walls. Everything up here, I mean, it's just disgusting. I don't know what's going on. Look at, there's holes in the walls up here. It's just, oh Jesus.
A ghostly figure of what looks like a girl can be seen at the top of the stairs before it slips away out of sight. Laura is taken completely by surprise and immediately flees from the house in terror. It can be hard to see at first, but when we slow the footage down, the figure does something extremely creepy. It appears to wave at Laura before it disappears out of view. Viewers think that this is the ghost that Laura's new neighbours warned her about. Some even speculate that the ghost was waving to Laura to follow her. But what's your verdict? Is this a ghost? Let me know. As a bonus for this week, this next clip, which has been shared a lot, is just so creepy. I wanted to show you it just in case some of you haven't seen it. The clip was originally uploaded by a social media user who goes by the name Jess Mojo Dojo 2 and is caught the attention of both skeptics and paranormal enthusiasts. Jess claims that her daughter's playroom is haunted by a ghost, and in this first clip I want to share, we see how scared Jess's little girl is.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
Jess's daughter refuses to enter her playroom, too scared to even open the door. What should be a fun, happy place for her has become the source of nightmares, and she claims to see a scary man inside. However, when Jess opens the door to check, there's no one there. At the centre of the room is a playhouse. Jess's daughter spent hours playing inside it, but recently she won't go near it. Hoping to reassure her little girl, Jess attaches a doorbell camera to the playhouse. She tells her that if there really is anything to be afraid of, the camera will record it. Prior to the following recording, Jess thinks her daughter is just imagining things, but then the camera captured this. The bell keeps ringing and the playhouse door opens and closes several times. Then, the hair on a doll inside the playhouse suddenly moves. After several minutes, Jess comes into the room, but there's nothing to be found. Jess has since deleted the clips from her social media, so further updates are unlikely. But what do you think is going on here? Is Jess's daughter really seeing a ghost? And is a ghost haunting the little girl's playhouse? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.